Hello, hello, good afternoon. Hello, I'm so excited to be here with you today. It's time for us to have tons of fun looking what we have new in the cartonage world. Hey, thank you for being here with me. So glad to see you all here. I see Marilyn, I see King as well, the first one to say hello. Edna, who else is here? Oh, that's a lot of people here. Let's see. Peggy, Debbie, Josie. That's so good. Oh, thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know if you can hear me well, if you can see me very well. Hope so. Okay. Give me a thumbs up in the comments. Hi, hello, hi Cindy, hi Grace. So good, 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 good. Okay, we have fun today. So much, lots of good. Yes, can hear. The sound is great. So that's good. That's what I want to hear. Okay, so I have been gluing a lot here in my studio, right? And now you know my studio. Huh? Who saw my video showing how is my studio? Say yes to me here for me to know. So I am very excited to be here and share this project with you today because it has been in my mind for a long time. Okay, so many have been asking for something like this, but well, that's a long conversation. Yeah, loving the studio tour. Yes, yes, good, good, phenomenal, great tour. Yeah. That was also something that was in my mind for a long time to show how I was here, but I had so much things, to be so many things to be changing, and well, now I'm very very excited to be here with you and sharing this as well. So about the new project, I mean, we many years ago when we started, making out those boxes. If you were with me for more time, and so many projects and ideas, and I have so many things like unfinished ideas that I can just keep going, and it's hard even to choose what I'm going to be doing next. And but this one was very simple and in my mind for some long time ago. And a couple months ago, someone came to the shop and asked for this again, and then I said, okay, I felt that okay, this is what I have to do now. And so I do hope that you enjoy to, see what it is. Hope you can see this as a great opportunity as well to make a beautiful gift for your family, right? So that's so nice. Okay. Oh, Manuela, I think I don't know if it was you. Someone else has sent me an email saying that was not in social media how they can see our tour. Maybe we can add to the YouTube channel later. Okay, I'll take a look and see how we can do so other people that are not on social can see also the tour. Good. Yay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so what we prepare for today? First of all, I really want to start showing some of the projects that kind of our journey during 2025. Okay, last year I did that as well towards the end of the year, and it was so good to see because sometimes we look what is next, what is next, but then let's take a look just for a bit what we have done during this year. And I also like to do this in my family, my personal life, and I would totally suggest that you do the same in your family, in your current life, not only what we have been doing in the craft area, but everything. It's always so good. We always get so full of gratitude when we look what we have done and receive it. So it's so amazing. So we're gonna start. Wow, 5 a.m. in Australia. Thank you, Nicola, for being here with us. So great. So we're gonna start very quick, just showing what we have done this year, okay? And I have news during this as well, because some of the stuff that we have done this year is a little different next year, dates or projects, and well, we're gonna see very quick presentation first, okay, where I will show what we have done until today, and then I show here the project that is the new one, and then after that, I also have more news. So please stay with me all the time, okay? And if for some reason you have to leave, just watch the replay afterwards, as always, in both places, YouTube or Facebook, so you can watch later as well, okay? How can I get on this live on YouTube? It's too small. You are on YouTube, Sandy. So I don't know. Maybe you just flip your phone like this. Maybe you can see me better. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, so you guys ready for Thanksgiving next week? A lot to prepare. Okay, let me see here now and start my presentation. No, 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 no. Slide here. Slideshow from beginning. Okay, nice. Good, good, good. Nice. Yay, yes. Okay, so now let's get started. And I want to show to you first, as I said, if you just arrived, I'm going to start with a quick review what we did during this year. And I have news during this as well, because something will be a little different next year, and I'm excited for everything. So let's see here how we get started with that. And then during this presentation, I will come back here to my table, and then I will show you the new project, and we go from there. Nice. So let me see here. You can see. Very good. Very good. So 2025, actually, my friends, I started teaching in 2014. So this is 11 years that I have been creating and teaching fabric boxes, fabric, oh my gosh, covers and cases and so many things. Okay, and so let's see what we have done just in 2025. Okay, so many projects. We started the year, I'm not sure if that's the first one, but I will show you it was the first one. I love this tremendously. I mean, so incredible. I have one here in my hand, which is the one I made for my daughter that is in Michigan. So the Supreme Heart Box, that was the first one we made 2025. Okay, I'm not showing the new one. Okay, I'm going back in time just for a bit until I get there. So the Supreme Heart Box was so amazing. And if you made any of those that I'm sharing here, please say me or I did or something like that in the comments so I know who made this box. So that was a variation from the other project we had in 2014. 2024, which was the heart box open. So this one was the closed one. And just passing here some of the look at this. Phenomenal or what, right? So the heart box was amazing. Then moving forward, that was Valentine's, right? Then we had Easter time. And for Easter last year, we had the bunnies. I had personally tons of fun making the bunnies. We had 4 different ones in different sizes. It was so great. It's my idea to make different shapes for that. I really want to make a cat and a dog, okay? But one day, for now, we just had the bunnies, and it was really super fun coordinating with so many things. I'm not sure actually if I believe this one was actually our first project of the year, the fabric tissue holder, right? I don't know if you remember, but that was also super fun. And hi, Vivian, good to see you here. There is also here, Caroline. That's so great. Yeah, dogs and cats. I think that will be so amazing. Well, the fabric tissue holder is small. It's super good to put the tissues that you have around. And now, then we got into the retreat that we had last year, right? The Cardinals retreat was Treasures by the Lake. We were 40 of us were here in Holland, Michigan, and we did have this big box, okay, that was, I have here to show in case some of you didn't saw, but that's really beautiful. And it was like so phenomenal. And around this time, I had already started designing this last year, and it was a big box, like full of details, and we really had tons of fun creating. For those of you that came to the retreat, again, thank you so much. It was so phenomenal. We are like 40 of us here in Michigan. We really had tons of fun. So that was the first part of the retreat, right? And Oh yeah, I have a couple more pictures here of us just having fun, smiling. It was really fun. And the next retreat actually is already with the date. So it's gonna be April 14 to 16. Okay, next year is in April and not in May. So that's the first thing you can take a note there. So yes, we're gonna have another wonderful retreat. The project is in my mind so far. I have half of the box I have, designed in my box in my mind. And now after we finish this last project, the one that I will show you for you in a few minutes here is actually the last project of the year that I will design. And so after that, I will, okay, my time to focus on what's going to be the retreat next year and start designing that. So super fun. So in case you want to be here next year, just stay tuned, okay? I will give more details later, okay? It's not time to register yet. I don't have the project yet, right? But look at that, the online retreat, I'm right on the front of you, right? Let me see if I can put myself to the other side, even worst. I have to remember that my face is on the top there when I prepare the presentations. So we had the local retreat, and right after we had the online retreat, right? So for members of the club, and it was in summer. So next year, our plan is to do the same thing. First, have the local retreat, and then have the online retreat after for those that cannot come, so super fun. Well, after that, Lucia just made, okay, Marilyn made, Susan, yes, super good. So after that, we had some different sizes of the cigar box, right? And I even transformed one of the courses that I had that was only available for members, I made into a masterclass, and now it's available for everyone in our shop. So you can just sign up and learn how to make the cigar box while learning, all the basics of the process. So this is something that was missing in my teaching, so to speak, like a very complete basic course, and that's available now. I'm very excited for that. And we even have different sizes. So I made a bigger one that can fit bigger books inside. I really love how the cigar box can look like a box for a book. I really love it. It's flat. It can just even put in the shelf like if it was a book. So it's the best one. I really love it. So we had, as I said, different sizes. How about this fabric, right? This year I was so passionate by Laura Birch. And actually, the tutorial I made 2 days ago was with another Laura Birch. So let's see how you can see. Yeah, Kim is saying that cigar box, the perfect starter box. Yes, because we have all the basics to make carbonara. So if you are here with me and if you are new, haven't done anything yet, I would tell one of the great ways to get started is our cigar box masterclass. Okay. Then we had the cigar book, the book box that I was saying a little bigger. And then the show. Okay, so I have some new here for you. Stay here with me. So last year we went to Grand Rapids AQS Quilt Week, right? So many of you maybe stopped by to say hello. My team was there with me. So much fun, 4 days of show in Grand Rapids. Super fun. And really so nice to talk with people that doesn't know what Cardonage is about and then introduce this. It's really, really fun. And then I have some news for next year. Yes, because what happened is that this year, always, so to speak, AQS Grand Rapids is the one that I always go, is always in the week in August, where is the moving to college, so last year I couldn't go because my daughter was first time going to college, and this year I was able to go. Next year I will have both of them going to college, so I can't go to that show. So I was looking in other opportunities to go to a show next year. And now also my son is like older, almost going to college as well, so I can kind of travel a little bit more. And then recently I was told about a show that will happen in Chicago next year, and I wasn't aware of that. So here is a very good news that I'm so excited. I hope you like if you are in Chicago area or happy to go to there. There is kind of a new show that started. I'm not sure if it was only last year or a couple years ago. Is last year, at least I know, was a global wholesale shop or conference. Okay, for shops and retail shops to go. But this year they expanded. So they're going to have one show prior to that one, which is for customers in general, for all of us, because they say that, for example, quilters also like to knit or to crochet or to glue, right? So many things. So this is a big show. And I mean, big. It's in the big convention center in Chicago. They're gonna have so many things there, okay? And so I sign up and I will be there. And I have even more news for you. Let me show here because, okay, I was accepted actually to be a teacher to teach 2 cartonnage classes in this show called Fiber and Fabric Craft Festival. Okay, so it's gonna be May 1st to 3rd in Chicago. The first show, and then the second show, Age Plus Age and Age, is Americas. It is a big show in Europe, and now they are kind of starting here. So this one I will be just with be a vendor. Okay, so I will be in Chicago for a long time next year. So I think it will be so fun. Carol, yeah, this quilter needs weaves. Yeah, I know, quilts, all the things. So I think that's really, really exciting because now I know I will have more time and a little bit more freedom to go and travel and teach around. So that will be super, super fun, and I'm very excited. Okay, so thank you so much for all of you that are here with me since the beginning, right? Or joining anytime and supporting and encouraging me, inspire me to keep going and creating. I think that is really fun. Okay, so if you are around Chicago next year, those dates just so the first one is for everybody, May 1st to 3rd. And I'm gonna tell you, at least for the second one, it was hard for me to choose a space for my booth because it's basically sold out. It is a huge conference center. So it will be a big, a big show. Yeah, Debbie, you're gonna love going there for sure. Nice. So we are doing the cartonnage year in review. Okay, so we had some projects so far, and then the show. So we were about the middle of the year. So after that, we had the Making No Sew Fabric book covers, which was, the webinar online course. So we talk about making specific things like custom covers for books and cases and everything. So that was super fun. Hey, Jackie, thank you. Yeah, my birthday was amazing. Thank you for all your wishes. It was so great. Thank you so much. This community is phenomenal. Yes, Cecile, I'm gonna teach basic classes in Chicago because it is I'm assuming it will be a lot of beginners. So I choose to do the cigar box and the spinning box. So I think are 2 basic beginner classes that we can finish like in 3 hours each. So that was my idea. Okay. So fun making books. Okay, so fun making books. And then after the books, we also had a different style of binding that was just for the members of the club, which is the cross stitch binding book with so many ideas of reinforced spines and a lot of things. Okay, so this is we just had like not so long ago. It can be turned into a baby book or picture book or so many things. So that one of the new things we had in the club this year. And also now let's get started with something that was very like a couple weeks ago. We had the arch boxes, okay? And oh my goodness, I am just in love with these arch boxes as well because they are, I mean, so amazing. The sizes of them, they are perfect, amazing gifts, easy to make, very easy to make. Okay, so listen to me. And fun, really fun. So we did have, I love using William Morris for those as well. But look at that. We can use those just to have like little gifts inside. So it can be like a gift box, or it can be so many things you can put inside. The purposes are, so many. Hey, Kim said she finished the box. Perfect. Sister Before God in Cortonage. That's amazing. Look at this, right? So they are amazing to be as a set as well. Really, really fun. And well, so that was one of the last projects that we had, and that was just for members of the club, okay? And we also had the ornaments. I don't know if you saw my my email last weekend, but I made the ornaments. Let me see. I think there's one more that I want to share. The ornaments, right? And then, okay, now I have to go have. So the ornaments is so fun as well. And if you haven't didn't see my email or my blog post, I put all the pictures and a quick video how to make this little ornament. Okay, I do have a collection of ornaments because this is something I really love to do with the simple materials since I started. So every year, actually, when I started, just a fun fact here. I remember when I started my online courses back, in 2015, about 10 years ago, I used to have a Christmas series. So for November, I would have one Christmas project, different UK simple project every week. And that I made for a couple of years. So that kind of is the base of our course called Joy of Cartonage. A lot of simple projects and we can reuse cereal boxes. So there's a lot of things. So many times I go to that course and I said, okay, I have to kind of, just delete this course because these videos are so old. Like, I mean, it's me sitting here saying, hi, I'm Claudia, because it was just the beginning. But when I started watching the video, I said, okay, I don't want to make this video again. And even though the quality is not the best ever, it is so valuable to watch it, and I know people can follow along and make, so I keep those there. Okay, I keep those there. So that is also super fun. No, Cecil, the other fabric we do have in the shop. I don't remember now what is the name. This one here you are asking, right? No, that's something else that we have in the shop, but I don't remember what is the name. Okay, but that's some. Yeah, don't get rid of those old courses. Okay, I won't. Then I don't watch, and then I got into, oh my gosh, or I watch to be inspired and say, oh, I could improve, and that's great. So that's something that I just shift, what is there. Okay, so now I want to see. We are now ready to show the new project. Who is excited? Say yes. Yay. Okay, I do have 4 boxes to show to you here, okay, because we have 4 options for this box. It's one box with 4 options. Very much, yes, good. Yes, nice, ready, good. Let me see which one I'm gonna show you first. I don't know which one I'm gonna show first. Maybe I'll show 2 of them, one on top of the another, so you can see. Okay. Nice. I have to tell you that the box is not big. Okay, it's a tiny box like this. Okay, and why? I had so many options with this box. And for a couple weeks, I was thinking, how we're gonna be making this box? Maybe I should do more round. Maybe I have to do a different fit. Maybe I was like looking in ideas to make a box that will be completely different from everything else that I had done so far. And then I had like a moment where I said, no, that's not what I want. I want a box that is kind of simple to make, something that we may have done already in terms of construction of the box. So we don't have something completely new again, right? We just had the round boxes and so many new things, maybe something that we already made. So I shrink one of my boxes. Okay, that's the first thing you have to know. So it's one of the boxes we already made, just slightly shrink, so it's smaller. But there's a box within that box. Okay, so there's a gift inside this gift, and I think that gift just talks with at least with my heart so much. Every time I look at that, and oh, it's so inspiring. And for everybody that I show so far, the girls in the shop, even Ju, our marketing team, that she was taking the pictures, okay, and then I was with her when she showed to her son and to her daughter, and they were so excited as well. So I know it will be a gift good for any age. For me, I love so much. My mom will love, so incredible, and any kid will like as well. So every age will probably really like with this. Okay, so ready? Okay, so let me show the front of the box first. Okay, so the box, as I said, the box is small. It's something you have done so far. So the first thing I'm gonna share, you already know what it is. Okay, so I have the box here. So let me pick just this one. Ah! Was supposed to do that? Who heard that? So this is the who made the tissue box holder with a magnet. Okay, so this is what we have right here, is the tissue box, right? Now, this is the tissue box that we don't have a hole anymore, right? So it's just like the tissue box system. And we have the magnet, and we have that little box inside. And what could be this little box here? Any suggestions? Look at this one here. Look at this. How incredible it is, huh? What is that? No? Okay. So now, give me a second. Yes, a music box. You guys all heard right. Yay, absolutely. It's so fun, so fun. So now, what I have to share about this, why I said we have 4 options. Okay, first of all, it's not the one that will stop the music when we close, okay? Because I decided to start simple and see if you're gonna like it, okay? Then I can in the future plan to make other boxes with different music systems, because there are a variety of music systems. I was like overwhelmed looking at sorts of things because we have some that will close with the box. We will have some that you can put something on top. It will be, dancing, those in the past. So it was too many decisions for me. So what I decided to go is start simple. So let me show the other ones. Look at this one. Look at this one. So this is a dinosaur. Who would think about a dinosaur box with music? Huh? Yeah, so you have here, Manuela, we have the little screw right here on the side. Hope you can see. I can also change my camera. One more time, maybe. Here, you see? So I'm gonna... So if you turn this a lot, the music will go on and on and on until it stop playing, okay? If you just do a little bit, it just plays just for a little bit. So I do have 4 songs, okay? It's super, super fun. So let me see if I remember. I think this one is it's a small word. I think it's this one. Look at this. Okay, so we have It's a Small World. We have Over the Rainbow. We have You Are My Sunshine. And we had the Joy to the World, which is the Christmas one. Okay, so there's one Christmas only, and the other three are different ones. So two things I want to tell you here. You can, we have not yet in the shop, okay? After the live, I will put in my shop. So you're gonna choose if you want to buy the do-it-yourself kit. You're gonna have the four options. You can choose whatever music you want for that, and you can play the music in the option to know, which one is what. And and then later, once we are over with whatever I bought for this session, right? Then when I buy next time, we can choose different musics. Okay, look at this one. I really love another Laura Birch, and this one is one. Here is the music, okay, and it is attached right here on the side of the box. And this one is exactly the one I made the tutorial. I'm so excited with the tutorial. Let me see this one. Over the Rainbow. Okay. So as I said, the choice is it will keep playing until it stops, okay? So let me share what we're gonna have. We're gonna have the do-it-yourself kit, okay? With all the pieces of chipboard, poster board, the music, this music mechanism that will go and be attached to these pieces, and the magnet, okay? As usual, you pick your favorite fabrics and then let's see what's going on there, okay? If you're gonna choose some dinosaurs or cats or something more Christmas or more, I don't know. I just can tell you that this is really fun to make and to watch, to listen, and to give as a gift. I just thought that this is something that was missing in our projects. And now I have something else to tell to you, okay? Because why I decided to focus more in the best little box I could make here inside instead of changing completely the box. Because now with this box designed, with this idea done, you can add this little mechanism or this little song to any box that is square or rectangular, right? If you follow my video tutorials and understand where you have to put the holes and how you make this, the possibilities are endless. So, I mean, that will be another incredible thing that can be added to any box that you decide to do, okay? For members of the club, we have something else. So inside the members area, you will have all the dimensions to make this. And I am also selling the music mechanism for members of the club, okay? I have very limited quantities, so that's just for club members. And for as long as I have in stock, okay? Then after that, next year, we will see if you like the idea, what songs we can have, and then what sort of box, and then we're gonna continue for next year. Okay, so tell me, what do you think? I really love this box. I hope you like it as well, okay? And yes, so this is one of the things that I have to tell you today, right? So that's the new kit. That's the new idea and the new vibe here in my studio for some time, okay? Yes, love the box. Okay, very sweet. That's so nice. I hope you still have time to make some gifts, right? And this is not just for Christmas, for sure, because this is so very, very unique. As I said, I'm very excited to make one for my mom for when I go see her next time, for sure. So amazing. So now I want to share with you just a little bit more because that's one of the things that I have here behind the scenes. But I'm creating something else and reimagine something a little different for next year. And I do want you to take a look here and understand the behind the scenes, okay, before the end years, because I do have some important things to tell you before we go. Okay, so let me go back to my presentation now, because now I even have some some pictures. Really cool little treasure box with the music. Yay! Gift for Christmas. Yes. Must have them for the grands. Yeah, they're gonna love it. Oh my gosh. They want to see. I'm sure they're gonna open there. Oops, I'm not in the camera. I'm sure they're gonna open, right? And they want to see how that works. At least if it would be my son when he was young, he was really trying to discover everything. So fun. And actually the little, let me move here to me again. So this little box right here, okay, I made in a way that you can remove this song if you want later. You can remove it and replace for another one. Let's say you are tired of the song and you want to put a new song, you can do it, okay, after the box is done. And you just don't glue this box here because this box can open, okay? But if you don't want to open never, let's say, you can even glue the lid here. But if you leave it open, then there's a possibility of changing or showing how that goes inside, so many things. Nice. So let's keep going with my presentation. Very short now. Nice. So here is the new one. So that's continuing our presentation about what we have done during the year. We have the music box. That's the new one now. Okay. And that's on my phone. Just a minute. Okay. Sorry. How fun. And this first one, actually, this one here, I made everything from the scratch, very beginning. So it's not, when you look close, there's edges that are not the best and all those things, but the box itself is so beautiful. So that's so great to have done this. Good. What else we have now? Look at this, beautiful. Yeah, so they will love to watch the mechanism working for sure. So what is next with the cartonnage, okay? So for this part, I want to talk with you about a little bit of going back first, and then we're gonna move forward, right? The back is then like back in 2020. It was just before COVID. That's why I say it's 2020. I had this idea. I wasn't sure how I would, continue doing all that I was doing, the courses and kits and all those things. And I had this idea to create this community, to create the club and everything. So then when a big shift happened in the business, in my way of teaching, right? So we then didn't have only the kids. We started having a community where people could learn more. We could connect more, and then that's where the club was born, right? So at that point, I told everybody, people, I'm having some ideas here, and I think it would be great to just stay tuned, if you want to join us. And so many of you that are here with me said, yes, I want to join. And so many are still with us. People, others, leave and come back. It's this. So since then, we have the club, we have the kids, continue having kids, having things that are just for the club. For example, the retreat that we have, this is just for the club, stuff like that. Now, couple months from here or weeks from here, I have starting with a new idea. Okay, new idea for something to be included in this, how can I say, in this environment of gluing for me and for us. Okay, I'm not quite ready to share details because it really depends on the behind the scenes that I will be able to, connect. And, I'm kind of crazy here behind the scenes doing things to work, but I know they will work. I'm not sure exactly how, so that's why I cannot share any details on that. The only thing I can tell you is something beautiful is being created behind the scenes. Okay, I'm very excited. Next year we'll hear more from this. Okay, and I also have to tell you, those of you that are in the club members will have benefits, of course, right? Because they are already part of the process. And because I'm not sure, okay, because I'm not sure exactly how that will work next year, I decided that at some point in December, most likely about December 15, I'm gonna close registrations for the club for now. Okay. Now the club is with the registrations open. You can join every time, anytime you want. But probably about half of December, I'm gonna close registrations because I want to really be clear in this new idea. Sorry, my phone is just crazy here. So I want to be very clear with the new idea, the new adventure for gluing for us. And then when I reopen the club next year, probably end of January, beginning of February, not sure. When I reopen again, then I will have probably different plans, different prices. I'm not sure yet. Okay, that's what I said. What I have to tell you is that something new is coming, and I really, really want you to be aware. And I hope you get excited as like I am excited with this, because it's another thing that I have been thinking for a long time. I tried it sometimes, didn't work, didn't like very well because it wasn't exactly what I wanted. But now I have more clarity. We have been for some long time already gluing together, and I'm very excited for that. Okay. So what I want to share very quickly here with you now is before we end here and I go and put the kit in the shop. The kit is not in the shop yet, okay? The music box is still not in the shop. Oh, and before I do that, I really want to share something else with you, okay? Just a minute. You know what? I want to share something else because related to this, the music box. So, showing here, let me put myself in the other place. So, okay. Will be great, Sandy, will be great. I just want you guys to know that later today, not quite yet, later today, the kit will be here in shop. Best sellers do-it-yourself kits for Christmas. Okay, so those are really our best sellers so far. And I will include here, first of all, it's not a bestseller, but I know it is something that you, must belong to this page. Okay, so the first one here will be our music box. Okay, I'm giving a little discount now for the launch of this project. It's gonna be so fun. And there is something different about the instruction of this. Okay, I also have to tell about the instruction of this. I made video tutorials because my video tutorials are much more complete, and I'm editing the videos, and at the same time creating a quick written guide that you can follow along, when we are making this box. So you are always asking me for that. I cannot get rid of the videos because the videos is really where you learn, where I can share as many tips as I can, and you really learn. So the videos are essential for this box as well. So I was here, how can you access this? Because this is for everybody. This is not just for members. So when it's just for members, I put inside the online school, and that's okay. This is not just for members. People that are not member can also purchase the kit. So I have to have a different situation to watch the tutorials, okay? So when you get the kit, okay, if you decide to get the kit, hope so, okay, for those that feel that this is for you, inside you're gonna have a place where you go in our website, there's a password as normal. And when you go there, it will show you how to find inside your account in the shop. And that will happen maybe more in the future as well. And here's where I want to show to you where you go. Okay. So can you see here account? Okay. If you are not logging in my shop, you will see here login, and then you're gonna log in. Is where you see your points, where you see your what you purchased. This is our shop, colorwayarts.com. So in this case, when you go to your account, oh, it has been some time that I log out, so I have to log in again. Just a minute. When you log in there, okay, nice. Now I can show again. When you log in on there, here you go. When you log in, you have, your orders, whatever you purchase in my shop. And on top of that, you see courses included with specific products. So in case you purchase something in my shop, okay, from now on, in case you have something in the shop that will have tutorials that you need to watch, they will be included in your account when you purchase, okay? But again, as I said, you'll find more details in the page that you're gonna go from here, okay? But just to tell you that you will be able to watch here. And if you're a member of the club, you can just go and watch the tutorials in the member area. You're gonna find it directly in your club projects index page and also there. So I think that will be nice for everybody to find the video tutorials. You can stop, go forward, go backward, okay? And as soon as I'm ready with the quick guide, written guide, I will add there as well. So you can also take your notes, and all those things. So I think that will be very helpful for all of us, right? So let me go quickly finish here my presentation. We are almost at the end. I really have to share this with you. So what is next? This is being, as I said, this is being under maybe the oven, and I don't know if you say that here in English, but I'm thinking something, okay? And I know it will be so amazing for us next year. And then for that, let me quickly explain what is the club. Because if you want to join us in the club, if you are not a members of the club yet, I believe, when you said recommend to a friend, I believe that's really an amazing time to join if you feel that it's for you, because next year will be even more benefits. A lot of things will be great, and I will change the price as well next year. So think about now, because when you join, you lock in the price and the benefits and everything. Okay, so what we want to do this now. Okay, so let me just quickly explain this very quick. So what we have today, we have over 100 different projects. So this is one. We have 100 plus. Okay, so this is what we have. Then we also have, the private community, virtual meetings, plus more. Okay, we have plus 100 plus projects. Plus, you learn how to do the size you want. So this is, how can I say, you increase this 100 for so much more, because the creativity can go very more than that. We have Zoom meetings, we have the community, we have the shop where you can get discounts, okay, every time, and you also can get discounts, extra discounts with the points. So in summary, so to speak, okay, what I really love about the club, and that's the why I created, is to give you freedom to create. So you don't need to have my do-it-yourself kit every time. You don't need to have my instruction every time, because you learn how to do. You learn what, why, how, okay? And then you can go beyond my instructions, okay? We see this in the community all the time. People really learn, and from there, the ideas come, you practice. So I create the club exactly to give you freedom. That was my first intention. And when I see pictures and pictures in our Zoom meetings, people coming with those boxes, that I look, wow, how they did that. Sometimes not even I don't have idea how they did. So that I just make me smiling, because that was my goal. And that was amazing. So my goal for next year is a little different than there. And I know we're going to succeed as well. It'll be so great. Then we have exclusive products and events. For example, the retreat. Next year, the retreat, 14 to 16 of April, is just for members, okay? We do have special discounts, connections on Zoom. You can stay for as long as you want. And as I said, lock in the prices and the benefits. That's really important to say now, because I hate to close, not say everything, and next year when I open again, something is new, and you said, oh, I could have done this before, right? So I also want you to be aware that we do have a loyalty program in the shop. This is for everybody, okay? Not just for members, but members get twice the points, so it's also super good. Okay, just a little bit more of why we are here, okay, because we do have all these benefits that I already said. Now I made a math last week that made me very crazy, okay? So stay here with me. I was looking for something and I found one tutorial to make a box, like the cigar box, not much different than the cigar box. That tutorial was $15 just for one tutorial, PDF tutorial. That was one, okay? Now, if you go to our website in the page, colorwayarts.com, pages, club projects, and I will show you there. That's our index. That's where you find all the tutorials, and you're gonna scroll down and scroll down and scroll down. Then you check, you go from boxes to open organizers, then you go to books, and you go to more and more. You have over 100 of them. Then I was making my math here. I said, okay, the club has over 100 of those, and those are not even PDFs. We have complete video tutorials plus a lot of things. And then I said, okay, and when you, the people join the club, you have access to everything, right? So instead of paying, you make your math 15 times 100 plus whatever more, because it would be video tutorials. You pay just a fraction and you have everything, plus you have the connections, you have the benefits, you have so many things. So if I have done this math in 2020, probably I would not do the club the way I did. But what I did was the club just was born from my heart, you know that. And you guys joining helped me to improve. I had a different idea for the club, but then you start asking how to design, and I love that idea. And then I start teaching and teaching more and more and more. So now we are in a point, in a part that is so incredible, and I would love, and I will continue doing that. But that's what I said. I have to kind of stop for a bit and see how I will continue next year in terms of the benefits and plans and all those things. So those that are today in the plans and benefits, there are still, okay, are locking and not going anywhere, okay. But for new ones next year can be a little different according with this. So what we have today is 3 plans different, okay. We have the basic one, which is very rare people joining because it does not have any benefits from the shop. So there's no discounts, no extra points. But then we have the awesome plan, which is the monthly. You can pay monthly, or you can pay for 6 months with it, even better. Okay. So if you do the math for the 6 month is less than $1 per day. Like, I mean, this also be part of the club can also, you can ask as a gift for someone, like, hey, because some people don't know, I gave my mom last year a course that she wanted. She was so happy. So sometimes you don't know what to ask just for someone. Just someone ask you, said, well, if you want to be part of the club, how about that? Maybe your kids, your children can give you this gift. That's so amazing. So that's what I want to tell you here related to the Cartoonage Club, okay? It's amazing. We are having tons and tons of fun. In our website, you're going to find information about the club, how to join, samples of people making, okay? And we're going to close registration about December 15th. Oh, okay? So just be aware of that if you are not yet there, okay? And also, I want to say a big thank you for everybody that is, okay, member of the club so far, and those that join in this time, that will join in the future. That's amazing. Or not part of the club, but with me all the time. We here from Colorway Arts just want to really say a big thank you for everybody. And now we have, if you know our team, we also, Barb is not working with us anymore, but we have Debbie helping with instructions and a little bit with design as well. Kat is making the kits. Ju is the marketing team, pictures and social, all those things. Carrie will talk with you by phone and in the shop. Anna is shipping your orders. Sarah is helping me with all the behind the scenes, QuickBooks and all those things that are not fun at all, right? So, well, So I think, my friends, that's what in general, this is really what I want to tell you. No, there's two more things. Yeah, two more things that's also exciting. So, hey, Ju is here with us. Yay, everybody say love Ju as well, and now the rest of the team, because really I couldn't do anything without this amazing team. Because to be, to be alone as I was in the beginning was so much, so overwhelming. I couldn't, do all that I could. And even now, I have one extra person that is not in the picture, but I hired an internship. So there is a student from a college close here. She is an art and business student, and she's with me doing some stuff behind the scenes. So this is also super, super fun. Lisa, you cannot change. Good question. Can you change membership plans? You can, but it's not, how can I say? Unfortunately, it's not directly. So you have to cancel the one you are now, and then you join another one. Okay. So, for example, if you are in the basic plan, what's happened in the basic plan, you don't have any benefit from the shop. If you cancel that, enjoy the 6 month, which is almost the same price of the basic, you get a better price, but you get all the benefits. So the double points, more discounts, and everything. Okay, so this is super, super good. Yeah, they are so amazing. This is so good. Yeah, I'm very excited with her. And Lucia, she is very, I started teaching her some stuff, and she was so quick to pick. So this is also something that is helping me to breathe now and know that what I want to do next year, I can do it. Okay, we can do it for sure. We are not just me alone, all of us together, we can do it, and it will be so amazing. And of course, we are all planning everything with you in mind, with gifts, with joy, with, everything, gifts, all that is so, so amazing. Okay, so now let's do that. I told you in the Facebook group, who is in the Facebook group? I posted when I started designing this box, the music box. Let's go back to the music box now. When I started designing the music box, I put the pictures of the piece that I was cutting, and I asked there who wanted to know what this was, okay? And I would be doing some giveaway for that, if you remember, right? So it is there in our Facebook group, Cartoonage Fabric Boxes. If you are there, if you haven't commented yes there in that post yet, just do it. Okay, I will wait a couple days, and then I will pick randomly 3 people from that, Facebook thread there, and give away some kits, right? Plus, to make what I want to do next year very efficient, and to help me to plan, I need to hear from you. Okay, so in the following weeks, not Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving, okay, I will send you a survey, and I really want you to please take 3 to 5 minutes to answer that to me. That always help me to know you better, to know what you want. And I have specific questions related to whatever I want to do next year, so that can guide me better in this planning time. And so for everybody that answered the survey, I will also have a giveaway of the music box, music box kits. Okay, that would be really, really amazing. Now, what I also have to say, I added a certain number of kits to my shop. I do have more, but I will wait for a bit until you guys start purchasing, because I know some people will buy. I'm not sure which one of the musics are the preference. So I will adjust behind the scenes according with what I see that is going. So because usually one of the musics will be the preference, or I don't know. So I will taking a look on the behind the scenes. Another important thing, we're gonna ship these kits right after Thanksgiving. Okay, we are preparing kits. We prepared half of what we want, so we have more to prepare this week. So the other Monday after Thanksgiving, we're gonna ship everything. So you're gonna receive in that week, and then the instructions will be ready as well. I almost done editing. It's so fun. Okay, so it will be really fun. Really, really, really. And I'd love to see pictures in our community, in our Facebook group, okay? Because it will be so inspiring to see which fabric we are putting, what music, okay, we're gonna be choosing. And as always, I would love to see the suggestions for later, okay? So if you like this idea, I want to know what sort of song mechanism you would like for the future, and also how you want to close, if the one that closes with the box, or if you want something to put on top, whatever, and what song we would like. That would be so fun. Cecile, yes, for you guys that are members of the club, you also will find the music, the mechanism on the members only area of the shop. For everyone else is the kit, okay, the complete kit. You can buy the kit as well, Cecile, of course. You can then use your discount on top of the discount that we have in the shop. That will work. Manuela, you can't doing the survey. The survey is not on Facebook, okay, not on social media. So when I send by email that, you're gonna click there and answer the email, the survey, and then you will be able to be part of that as well. Hey, Paula, good to see you. Absolutely, just see there. Jane here saying that she loves being in the club. Let me see what else here. There's a big one. I can only highly recommend joining the club. Claudia's enthusiasm for cartooners in fake. The projects and community are truly amazing. Thank you, Claudia and the team. Oh, thank you so much. That's so amazing. Yeah, it is so, it is, yeah, you radiate joy. The joy is my favorite word. Really, really. I cannot tell you how transformative for me this technique has been since I started, how amazing it is. So when I open this box here, I sent an email for you guys yesterday, right? And I removed the tape of this box here. And then I went to show my husband, and then I was showing, and how excited, and he looked at me and said, look at you, you love this. Why sometimes you say you want to stop? Just keep doing. You just love this. You just make you smile and make everything happy. And and that's true. That's true. For some time, I have to tell you, for 2023 or whatever, I was so tired, so doing so much that I was wanting to give up. And I'm so glad I didn't, because this really makes me so incredible happy. Okay. Nice. Good, good, good. Yeah, Sandy's asking. So if you are in YouTube, please subscribe. I don't like doing this, but yeah, thank you, Sandy. So if you are in YouTube, please subscribe to our channel if you're not yet. If you're on Facebook also, you can follow us, like our page, This helps us on the behind the scenes as well to get to you. But the thing that I really love to communicate with you is by email. Okay. And I'm going back to this. If you were with me for more time, you know that in the beginning I was just doing emails. Then I went to social media. Now I'm going back to the emails more. I really enjoy writing, and I love communicating by email. So don't be shy to, answer to me. You can reply. I love to talk with you, and be into. Okay, so stay with us in social media, and also open my emails, answer to me. It'll be super fun. Good, good, good. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm so excited. And the do-it-yourself kits then for the music box. For those of you that came late, the new project is a fabric music box. You're gonna turn on here on the side, and we have four, yeah, it doesn't stop. We have four different songs, amazing songs, okay? And we're gonna choose when you are purchasing them, you're gonna choose them. The instructions will be video tutorials that you're gonna be accessing it from your account in my shop, okay? And what else? We're gonna be shipping after Thanksgiving, and I would love to hear from you. So the survey will go in a couple weeks for you. Answer then for the giveaway as well, plus the giveaway in Facebook. And and please post picture for us. We're gonna love so much. Okay, my friends. So, with that said, I wish you guys a wonderful holiday week next week. Okay, have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family, friends, whatever you are being with. Okay, my daughter is coming from college tomorrow. Actually, we are going to pick her up, and then we're gonna do a quick trip next week for 3 days only. But so good to be in family again, all of us. So God bless all of you. Have you guys a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. I will be sending one email shortly, okay, with the links and everything that you need that we talk here in the live today. And the kits will be shortly in the website as well in case you want to hear and decide what you want. Okay. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for being here with me. Love you all. Thank you. Bye bye.